Cancer, happy birthday to many of you. It's your season. I hope you're enjoying it. It's Basil. Welcome to my channel. Thank you to all of you who subscribed and liked and left comments. I really appreciate all your support. It means a lot to me. So lots of love, lots of gratitude sending your way. And if you're new here, please consider joining us and hit the subscribe button. Like the video if you like it, and drop some comments if this resonates with you, what you got going on, and if you have any questions you'd like me to read. That's how this video came about. I saw a lot of comments, a lot of people asking if their twin flame or their ex was going to reach out to them. So here we are, and we are going to find out the answer to that and see if we're going to hear from them in July. That said, what I did was I invited two of our ancient goddesses in to help us with this read. Goddess of love, Aphrodite, and the goddess of communication, Bridget. So welcome and thank you for helping us with this read. What we're going to do here is I'm going to pull 4 cards. The first card will be for an overall energy of the situation, so I can kind of gauge what's going on with the two of you, what's happened, and just kind of get a feel for what the no contact separation situation is, which is always the worst. And I love my Cancers because you have such big hearts, and if it's just never a good situation not to hear from someone you want to hear from. I don't do silence well. So the second card will be what they're thinking about you. All right, you haven't heard from. What are they thinking about you? Third card, will they contact you in July? If not in July, or what's going on behind the scenes in July, if they will contact you after July. And the fourth card is advice from the goddesses on the situation going forward or while we're waiting. Okay, so let's get started and see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. All right, Cancer. So energy of the situation is actually a victory card. Very interesting. For some of you, let me clarify this card. Get more of an idea of what's going on here. Oh, all right. Well, I pulled the Soulmate card to help clarify this victory. But so this person who you haven't heard from, I'm getting the feeling you really saw them as your soulmate. You thought their wish was going to come true, that this was going to be the person long term, that you were going to marry, be in a long-term relationship. I'm sensing you really liked this person. You really thought they were your twin flame or your soulmate, that they were really the one. I'm not getting a sense of their energy. I'm getting this is a sense of yours. So I can understand that. Or since it was a marriage card, this could be an ex. This could be an ex. Okay. So Cancer, what they're thinking about you is refusing love. Well, now the plot thickens a little bit, Cancer. Did you offer them or your unconditional love and want a bigger commitment with them, and they refused you, and it got to be a very tense situation, and they didn't want to talk about it anymore, and they just split. Maybe they retreated into their man cave, or their woman, her she shed, or her gender neutral. Everybody, just put in your pronoun. Um, I'm getting one person was really serious about this relationship, and the other was not, and that had a lot to do with what happened in this situation. It could be either side, or they were really in love with you, and they offered you maybe a proposal or offered you something, and you turned them down, and then you didn't hear from them, and now maybe you have some regrets about that. So it could be a couple of different scenarios here, but I'm getting feeling there's a really big love coming from one person in this scenario, and the other person just wasn't ready for it and stepped back, and maybe you offered this, said this, expressed your feelings to this person, and they just were really immature about it and just couldn't deal with it and just disappeared, which would be heart-wrenching. I'm sorry if that's happened to some of you. All right. Will they contact you? Well, they make a judgment here. They do, and the judgment is, and it's also a trumpeting a judgment. I'm going to read this for some of you. Actually, I think pretty much it looks like, I mean, come on, you're going to hear something. You're going to hear something in July. I'm thinking maybe mid-July. Maybe mid-July, or they're going to take July to think about the situation here. But that is an announcement if I've ever seen one. I think they needed some time to think about the situation with you, and then you're going to hear from them. I do, and yeah, either that, or maybe how they think about you is that after they stepped away, maybe they feel like they screwed up, that they're afraid that if they come back to you or reach out to you, that you're just gonna not answer. It's gonna start a fight, or it would be a bad situation. But either way, and they've decided. They're gonna decide in July, if they haven't already, that they are going to contact you. All right. Now, advice on this situation is go into your higher self, Cancer. Go into your higher self during this period. One of the things I'm getting is make sure this is really what you want. Put the emotions aside. Go into your higher intelligence and really, really reflect on this situation. If for some of you, if you did express your love and they just ghosted you, I think you really need to think about whether this is the kind of person you want to be long term with. I'm getting a feeling there's some emotional immaturity on the other side for some of you. So take this time in July. They're going to contact you. I think you need to go into your core, into your mind, into your heart, and really see if this is the situation you want, what your boundaries are for when they come back, and how you really see this relationship going forward. I know it's a big love. I know it's your soulmate. But we can't, just because there are soulmates and we love them, how we are treated is more important than how much we like them. Okay, I think you need to just sit with yourself on this. But yes, Cancer, You are gonna get their decision on this situation. All right. So thank you again for joining us here for this read. Please hit the subscribe button if you would. Thank you. And leave some comments below. And if you'd like to schedule a private reading, I do them on Zoom. And in the description box there's my link so that you can sign up for that. I'd love to chat with you. And Cancer, have a great happy birthday. All right. Sending you love. All beautiful things. Ciao.